Hey guys, it's Pastor Ian. Sorry for bringing this fifth day of our reading plan devotionals to you a little bit later than normal, a little bit later than intended. But today's John 5, and there's some really cool stuff in here. Actually, you could preach several whole sermons about this chapter, pretty much any of the chapters we've read so far. You could. But the one thing that really jumped out to me was actually in the first few verses, right? So Jesus is walking up to this pool at Bethesda, and there's this guy who's been sick for 38 years. The Bible specifically says he's 38 years, and when Jesus saw him, he knew that he'd been ill for a long time. He asked, "Would you like to get well?" "I can't, sir," the sick man said, "for I have no one to put me into the pool when the water bubbles up. Someone else always gets there ahead of me." So basically, if you imagine, this guy's been sick for 38 years, and Jesus comes up on him, he's like, "Hey man," back up. He's been sick for 38 years, so I'm sure that every day that he's at this pool of Bethesda, his dream is, I want to get well, I want to walk, I want to get better. And Jesus comes up on him and says, hey, would you like to get well? And his initial reaction is not, yeah, absolutely. It's not, wow, is that possible? It's not even like, duh, no, I'm here hanging out at the healing pool because I don't want to be well. Like, it's none of those things. It's, I can't. I can't because of what these other people are doing to me, or I can't because of what's happened in the past, or I can't because of this reason or that reason. And so it got me thinking, like, some of us are sitting on some huge dreams, even some callings that we feel like God has given us, and God's like, hey, do you want to do this? And our reaction isn't, yes, finally it's time. It's, I can't. I can't because I failed last time I tried. I can't because of what that person said about me. And that's not the way that it's supposed to be. Or maybe it's even, hey, we're talking about looking for opportunities to light up the darkness in the lives of others, especially during this quarantine and stay at home and all that stuff. Finding opportunities to point others to Jesus, whether that means sharing our story or living our lives in such a way that points back to Him. And it's like, so many times Jesus comes to us and He says, hey, do you want to take advantage of this amazing opportunity to speak life and love into someone else's life? Do you want to take advantage of this opportunity to light up the darkness for someone else? And our response is, I can't, sir, because of what he said about me or what she did to me or how I messed up in the past. And the thing is that Jesus is ready and willing to use us for so many more things than we're willing to imagine or to give ourselves credit for. All we have to do is change our can't into a I'm willing, and He will use us to change the world. Hey, so much more in store. If you're in middle school, make sure you join our video call tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 7 p.m. epicstudents.online. Thanks a lot, guys.